James Gachagua, an ally of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Embakasi North MP, made explosive claims on Friday, accusing members of parliament who voted for Gachagua's impeachment of being bought off with 500,000 Kenyan shillings each. During an interview with K24, Gachagua said he had credible reports that the 282 MPs who voted in favor of the impeachment motion were asked to stay behind after the day's business to receive their payouts. However, when pressed for details, Gachagua fell embarrassingly short. He refused to show the text message he claimed MPs received, urging them to stay behind, and was notably tight-lipped about who exactly sent the message. His vague assertions lacked any concrete evidence, raising more questions than answers. When asked if he knew the exact amount each MP was given, Gachagua, as if fishing for answers, hesitantly responded that it was like 500,000 Kenyan shillings per MP. He further hedged by saying, "I don't know if there was discrimination of different figures," suggesting uncertainty even in his so-called credible sources. It's unclear whether Gachagua's claims hold any water, as he did not provide a single shred of hard proof. His allegation, one of many unsubstantiated accusations circulating, adds another layer of drama to what is already a chaotic political scandal. The impeachment vote itself, held on October 8, caused an uproar in the country, with Parliament seeing an unusually high attendance as 282 MPs from various parties jumped on the impeachment bandwagon. Only 44 MPs opposed the motion, sending the impeachment to the Senate, which will determine Gachagua's fate next week. The deputy president, known for his blustery rhetoric, immediately launched a defense campaign, dismissing all accusations against him as part of a political witch hunt. Among the most damning accusations was the claim that Gachagua accumulated an eye-popping 5.2 billion Kenyan shillings through dubious means. Instead of addressing the serious concerns, Gachagua had the audacity to say that his wealth was inherited from his late brother, Nderitu Gachagua, who passed away in 2017, as if that somehow clears him of wrongdoing. As the debate raged on in Parliament, MPs lashed out at Gachagua, criticizing him for his divisive and reckless comments. Many pointed out that Gachagua's inability to unite the country, despite holding a top national office, was an unforgivable failure. His lack of decorum and willingness to alienate large sections of the country have done more harm than good, further justifying the impeachment. The drama will continue next week when the Senate takes up the impeachment motion in a plenary session. Initially, Senate Majority Leader Aaron Cheruyot tried to push for a more controlled 11-member committee to hear the case, but his motion was promptly dismissed. Instead, the entire Senate will now hear Gachagua's defense, with Speaker Amason Kingi confirming that the embattled deputy president will have 5 hours to defend himself. As if this circus needed more theatrics, Gachagua will be allowed to present witnesses in his defense, prolonging the spectacle. Once the Senate completes the hearing, they will debate whether the grounds for Gachagua's impeachment meet the constitutional threshold. Given the gravity of the charges and the overwhelming support for impeachment in Parliament, the deputy president's prospects look grim. His attempts to downplay the charges, brush aside allegations, and dismiss criticisms as mere political sabotage may not be enough to save him from the political guillotine. As Gachagua's political career hangs by a thread, it remains to be seen whether he can pull off a miraculous escape or if his divisive reign will come to an ignominious end.